Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Hello? Good evening? Good evening? I'm talking really close to my mic so I can lean in and say hi. You probably can't hear from there. You probably can't hear from there. That's alright. That's okay. Tiny Tugus, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Welcome in, Des. Hi, Purple. Hi, Luck. Hi, Matt. You're early. Congratulations. Congrats. I'm super excited for you. I've been playing around with the emissions for so much. Tell me if the fire is too loud, by the way. If I need to talk louder or anything. This is very weird for me. I'm like, don't be weird. Don't be too loud. Keep it in. Contain it. It's very funny. I've been watching my friends all day. I've had a good day just kind of working on random stuff and hold on before I keep yapping. Yeah, okay. I've been working on silly stuff all day and listening to my friends. I'm so excited for all of them. I'm gonna shout out my friend Des, actually. I'm gonna do it right now. Unless Des feels like shouting out ourselves, but I doubt that. Okay, there we go. Des is gonna start a donathon soon, isn't that exciting? I'm gonna promote it more later, I promise. And I literally read the stream title wrong when I saw what was happening. I thought you were doing the subathon today, and I immediately panicked. I went to lock and I was like, what the fuck, I'm not prepared. What do I do? As if as if I have any involvement. But I was like, I was like, I have to prepare more. Synergy, hi. Hi, Synergy. Hi, Synergy. Bye, Synergy. Welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you are well. I cannot give you... Thank you, Gan. Thank you for the update. Polish that shell. Enjoy. You shower? Guys, it's stinky time. Oh my gosh, everybody's watching that fight, are they not? My dad also is. My sister is. I don't know anything. I don't get fighting. That's not for me. That is not like a cool thing for me to want to do or be involved in. But you know what? You know what it really means? It really just means you get together with people that you kind of like. Yeah. I guess, or can tolerate being around. You maybe get some chicken wings. That's pretty cool. Fights normally mean food. I like an event with food. I don't get it either. I just like being with her. Yeah. No, I get that. I'm watching Nick's Kami. Yeah, we're not gonna we're not gonna watch any fights. Depending on what we read, I have an assortment of things to read for you guys. I've been wanting to kind of like play around with just reading in general since I suck at it so bad and I want to improve. And this is like a fun way to do it. But yeah. I'm glad you treat Millie good. You take good care of Millie, please. You take good care of Millie. That's our girl. But you guys enjoy it. I hope it's a very fun time. I hope that guy beats up that other guy. Whoever in your favor. Whoever you want. I love watching Nick's coming on Twitch. Thank you very much. Oh. I love watching Purple Glitter Eater on twitch.tv. I love watching all of my friends. Not I going through and making sure I have all the notifications that I want on now. There's so many people I like watching streams on, and I'm like not in everybody's Discord, so I have to be better at making sure all my alerts are on. So I like sitting when I have time and watching you guys while I'm doing something extra. That's pretty nice. I like exclusively come in here to say hi and disappear. Hey, that's your thing. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I appreciate any type of company you choose to give me, because your time is precious. And the fact that you chose it to share any of it with me, to come say hi to me. Sorry, I don't really know where the camera is yet. I'm still practicing. Guys, is anyone playing Borderlands 4? I saw somebody, but I won't call them out. But I have seen people talking about it. Locke and I were looking at that today because he really wants to play Elden Ring, and he really wants me to play Elden Ring. I've never played any of those games, but anyway, while we were looking at a place to get it for way cheaper than 60, I was like, oh man, this game must have just come out, because it's all over the place. But I bet it's very good. I bet it's very fun. I bet you're having a good time with it, Sin, because you've been playing all of them recently. So it's like a good refresher to get into it. I hope you enjoy it if you are playing. I missed the last 10 minutes of stream. Can you do it again? Has it already been 10 minutes? Oh my god. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We haven't missed anything too crazy, I promise. Gan, I saw what you said earlier as well too. What about reading SCP stories? I'm open to that as well. I am. I've got a couple. I'll tell you guys what we have right now. Well, I'll tell you guys in a second. Let me catch up real quick. Your time is precious. I have 35 hours. This came out Thursday. Oh, hell yeah. Yay! Well, I hope you are enjoying it. At least you like it, right? That's a good thing. 35 hours already is impressive. So good. Your time is precious. If you choose to put it into like a video game, like hopefully you enjoyed the time that you put into it, right? It'd be frustrating to do something and then not feel like good after it. Like work. Like working a 9 to 5. Dolly Parton, you're right. What a way to make a living. Sucks. I didn't miss any stream. Can you do it again? I was gonna also say, do you know the other reason why I never do like a full ASMR stream is, one, I don't really like whispering. I can talk pretty low. I was gonna try using my reporter voice later. I can talk okayly, decently, like chill. But my dogs won't allow an ASMR stream. Can you imagine? You're just trying to like vibe, and then all of a sudden you hear that borfing in your ears? That's not really chill. It's not really great. What if I told Des I just was gushing over Des for the past 10 minutes? You think she'd believe me? Dog ASMR win. I don't know. Hi Rix. Hi. I have thought about like having them on camera. It's a very cute idea. It's a little invasive, but I mean, Toad's such a staple on this stream now. Like, what do I do? What do I do? All that hooting and hollering. How dare they? How dare they? They're just scared. Yeah. I can only have spooky, scary ASMR. If you're okay with the sounds of creaking and the wind scratching at your windows, that's the ASMR that you could do when my dogs randomly pop in. That's about it. I probably won't whisper. I thought about doing that. I was like, Locke, what if I did it for money? Do you think it's fine then? But man, I don't really like it either. It's not my fancy, so I'm just gonna talk with my inside voice. I'm gonna be real chill, and we're gonna read. Okay, so call him turd and instead? Okay, yeah. From now on, it's no longer toad, it's turd. You will only refer to turd. Nix. Oh god, no. Buy gold. Yes. Well, sell gold. Sorry, got excited there. You should sell gold. You should. Gold is doing good right now. If you can, sell it. Get rid of it. But also buy it. Get it all. Surplus. Keep supply and demand is you. You're the you are the sole reason why the gold market is doing so well. That's saying something. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of you. Buy gold, buy. Buy it now. Your local prospector is begging you to buy it off of them. Do it now. The universe is hologram. Reality is illusion. Buy gold. Bye. That was my message. Into the shadows I go. I couldn't fully go away because my ears are always glowing. I didn't know what else to add. This is fine for now. Someone said I was their sleep paralysis demon, and that was fun. Were you guys scared by that ghost back there? I can't get rid of him. He's looking forward to the stories as well too. I don't know which ones. Okay, but I have options, and I'll let you guys tell me. I like SCP stories as well too. I thought about that. I have that up along with the creepypasta website, but I don't know where you start with SCPs. Creepypasta, we're not gonna read anything silly because everyone's done that before, and also Dez is better at silly ones. I'm just here to read to you. I'm just gonna tell you bedtime stories and hope you have good scary sleeps. But anyway, that's an option. Or I have 3. I've downloaded 3 big books. 3 big books, because if I like this, I'll do it again. I'll read you guys to sleep again. So we could either do The Picture of Dorian Gray, which is not very scary, but very eerie. And I've always wanted to read that. And I also have The King in Yellow, as well too. We got a taste of that in that one Eldritch dating game. Something about dating Cthulhu. I forget. We didn't finish that game. There was a lot of different things. Or I also what did I put in here? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and I've got the works of. I almost said Dr. Edgar Allan. I don't know. Gan, if you'd like to put a poll, I guess, up for me, if you have a second. If you can't, then I can do it as well too. Or I could do it. Hold on. Let me do it. How do I do a poll? How do I do this actually? I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out. But the poll is, do you want SCPs, creepypastas, other random stories I found on the internet, or big books? What would you like tonight? What would you like to be read to tonight? What is it? This is only for my Twitch people, I guess. Anyone on the red Twitch, I'm sorry. You could get a say in a different time. I just need to... How do you do it from here? Can you only do it from the Twitch thing? That's alright. I can do it from there. Start a prediction. Manage poll. Create a new poll. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this does not twist my model around. If you did, you didn't see it. I didn't go, what do you call it? Can't remember how to do mobile but it's okay. What do you want me to read you? Creepypastas / Random stories. Also, if I run out, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna do story, like the plural. Consulting the Kennedy $50 for my phone. How do you do it when it's a three option thing? Okay, S C. Oh my god, it's 3 letters and it's literally taking me 10 years to type this in. Big books. Big long story books. Like, okay. Okay, that's fine. We'll give you 3 whole minutes. What is settings? Allow additional votes? No. Bottle per coin. Can you... Okay. I've started it. Oh god, it flashed. Flashed. A 3-sided die. That would have to be it. That could be the only way. I don't understand however else you could do it. While we're voting on that, I'm gonna take a sip of tea. I also cannot use my BRB screen because I didn't prepare it for I didn't prepare it for, what do you call it? An ASMR environment. So I don't want you guys to suddenly get ear blasted with a cute, upbeat, bright screen. That's not cool. Also, if you hear my chair, ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. God, I love that one. So cute. That's such a cute emote. It's so cute. I love a spin. I think what I love... Sorry. Inside voice. I think what I love the most about it is your hair's two-sided. You know? Parted like that. That's so... It makes it so fun to watch that way. I could watch it forever. It's so good. You got a good design, Purple. Did you know Purple is the most beautiful, wonderful purple glitter eater ever, and kind of, you know, person ever? It's crazy. So crazy. Did you know? Did you know? Okay. She's the president of the Purple Club? Truly, honestly, yeah. That I agree. I agree. I'd be anywhere that Purple was our president. That would make me happy. Oh shucks. Oh gee willikers. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. Will you guys hate me actually if I pee real quick while I'm waiting on the poll? While I'm waiting for what you guys would like for me to read, and then I can actually update the stream title a little bit once we figure out what we want. Once we figure out. I kind of see what we is. Go peace? Okay, okay. I'm gonna go peace. I'm a BRB. I'm just gonna leave it here so you can look at me. So you can look at me, and if you feel like booping my nose, you can. You don't have to tell me that either. That you did or did not. I don't even know why I encouraged it, but I did. Oh. Wow, it's right over my face, so you can't look over it. Okay, there we go. It's like this. And then we'll move. Okay. I won't move it so quickly. I gotta get going. Hope everyone has a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Rex. Thank you. You as well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye, Gold. Bye, Gold. Oh, big long story books. Okay. I think I'm gonna pick... Oh, I don't know which one, though. Dorian Gray or The King in Yellow. I think Dorian Gray. I've always wanted to read that. I always have. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Alright, thank you. Okay, just a second, and then we'll get to reading. We'll get to reading after that. Hello. Oh my god. I came back to a win! Yay! Congrats, Gan. Good job, good job, good job. Alright, alright, alright. Awesome. Let me move that. I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna see how this looks. It was me. Not true. There's no way. There's no way. That's not. There's no way. I didn't see it happen with my own 2 eyes. It didn't happen. You're a liar. No one clip it. No one do an instant replay. Nothing. Good thing I can't do that. What? You're a liar. You're a... That's not true. That's not true. Did I ever tell you guys that I was a... You suck! How did you do that? I thought I paused that. I guess I didn't. Pause it! Can you pause those for tea? No, you unpaused it because you're a mod and I hate you. Okay, never mind. Benjamin is your new nickname. You're getting banned. It was paused, thank you. I was like, no, wow. I forget. I forget you actually do have to... You have a decent amount of power. You are not the ruler, but you are a little prince in the lagoon, if that makes you feel any better. Alright? You are you are just a little spoiled turtle living in the lagoon, but you don't get to be ruler. You might have won this battle, but not the war. Prince of Pain. Yeah, remember, we gotta put your little man in a cage. I have to put you I gotta put you in there with your little crown. That's the next one. My assortments of the PNGs for Gan. Okay, awesome. The next UFC fight is again, it's me against the world. It is indeed. I'd be frightened, I'd be scared. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. Okay, I'm gonna update this. What do we want? How do we want to put this? Picture of Dorian Gray. Did I spell the right Gray? Do you use the E or the A? I always use the E, but I guess that's not right. Reading. To you. Probably poorly. Because it is probably not going to be good. I want you guys to know that I got the vibes right, okay? I'm pretty proud of the vibes. I think we're good here. Is the story going to do well when I read it? I don't know. I truly have no clue what I'm about to do to this. Oh, I put reading too many times. Hold on, ignore that. You guys didn't see that. I just noticed that when I put it in YouTube. Okay. Sorry. I'm obviously a really good proofreader, so it's gonna be great. Anyway, time to go to Dave and Buster's. Oh, thank you, Gan. Thank you. Have a good time. I hope it's fun. Get good foods. I hope it's like a fun group experience or something. Gray. Depends on the name or the color. A for America, E for England. Oh, I always use the E. I just like how it looks. I guess. I've always done that. Okay. Alright. Excelente. I'm gonna take a sip. You take a sip. We all take a sip. A little... I hope whatever you're doing as I read to you is, going well. I hope you have a fun time doing it. I don't make fun of me too bad. I'm gonna giggle. I'm gonna fuck this story up. There's gonna be probably times where there should be suspense and I'm not gonna realize that. I have a funny voice. I'm gonna make funny sounds with it, so my bad. It's okay. Smo! Hi. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Yeah, that's okay. No worries. Thank you. I said hi. Happy birthday to Grayson. But I don't think we saw each other in time. But just let him know I said another happy birthday. I hope it's going well. I really like the YouTube thumbnail. It's very good. I hope you're doing good, Smo. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Thank you. So cool thing about the Picture of Dorian Gray, it is public domain. So you definitely have the opportunity to do what you will with it. I got it from a site that is like the Gutenberg ebook, the project of the Gutenberg ebook. Oh, there we go. Project Gutenberg ebook. That's a hard one to say. But if you go on there, there's like a bunch of books. If you are a Kindle friend, and you like free books that people still charge big monies for, hell yeah, go get it there. It's wonderful. So super stoked about that. Just wanted to give them proper credit where it was due there, because it is it's very cool. It's very nice to have a bunch of cool books like that. Left you something in the server. Oh, I'll check it out. Thank you, Smo. Thank you. I appreciate you. Actually, I have tea and I also have water. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okay. And I don't really know where my model should look, so if her eyes look closed and sleepy, I'm not asleep. I'm reading to you. And I promise. Okay. So, the picture. Hold on. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Author Oscar Wilde. This ebook was released. Okay, I was like, there's no way. Release date October 1st, 1994. This was updated recently. That's cool. That's not it. Okay. Good deal. The preface. The artist is a creator of beautiful things. To reveal art and conceal the artist is the art's aim. The critic is who he can translate into another manner or a new material his impression of beautiful things. The highest is the low form of criticism, a model of autobiography. Those who find ugly meanings in beautiful things are corrupt without being charmed. Or are corrupt without being charming. There we go, sorry. This is fault. Those who find beautiful meanings in beautiful things are the cultivated. For these things there is hope. They are the elect of whom beautiful things mean only beauty. There is no such thing as a moral or an immoral book. Books are written. Sorry, I hate when you make the witten. Okay. Books are well written, or badly written. That is all. The 19th century dislike of realism is the rage of a Caliban seeing his own face in a glass. The 19th century dislike of romanticism is the rage of the Caliban not seeing his own face in a glass. The moral life of man forms part of the subject matter of the artist. but the morality of the art consists in the perfect use of imperfect medium. No artist desires to prove anything. Even things that are true can be proven. I almost said no arrest, as if that's gonna happen. No artist has ethical sympathies. An ethical sympathy is an unpardonable mannerism of style. No artist is ever morbid. The artist can express anything. Thought and language are to the artist instruments of art. Vice and virtue are to the artist materials for an art. From the point of view of form, the type of all the art is the art of the musician. From the point of view of feeling, the artist's craft is the type. All art is once surface and symbol. Those who go beneath the surface do so at their peril. Those who read the symbol do so at their peril. It is the specter, and not the life, that art really mirrors. Diversity of opinion about a work of art shows that the work is new, complex, and vital. When critics disagree, the artist is in accord with himself. We can forgive a man for making a useful thing as long as he does not admire it. The only excuse for making a useless thing is one that admires it intensely. All art is quite useless. Oscar Wilde. That's fun. I like Oscar Wilde. I read Alice Through the Looking Glass. He's an odd fella though. He was a real odd guy. But he had cool thoughts in his head. So like putting those onto paper was wild. I like what he did there. Chapter 1. The studio was filled with rich odor of roses, and when the light summer wind stirred amidst the tree of the garden, there came through the open door the heavy scent of the lilac, or the more delicate perfume of the pink flowering thorn. From the corner of the divan of Persian saddlebags on which he was lying, smoking, as was his custom, innumerable cigarettes, Lord Henry Wotton could just catch the gleam of the honey-sweet and honey-colored blossoms of the laburnum? I don't know what that is. Whose tumultuous branches seemed hardly able to bear the burden of the beauty so flame-like as theirs. Now and then the fantastic shadows of birds in flight floated across the long tussored silk curtains that were stretched in front of the huge window, producing a kind of airy Japanese effect, and making him think of those pallid, jade-faced painters of Tokyo, who through the medium of an art that is necessarily immobile, seek to convey the sense of swiftness and motion. The sullen murmur of the bees shouldering their way through the long, unmowed grass, or circling with monotonous instances round the dusty glit. Sorry. Taking a pause to think about, I cannot wait for somebody to like make a video about this and being like, this fucking streamer sucks. This fucking streamer needs to stop doing this. This is horrible. And you know what? I'm gonna laugh and be like, yeah, but you know what? I'm putting myself out there. I'm really being very vulnerable. and that's awesome. That's cooler than what you're doing right now. Bullying me? You suck. Anyway, sorry. Those are like a bunch of hard words. Not hard words, like hard like letters to go back to back with. And so it really gets like it's a tongue twister for whatever reason. The sullen murmur of the bees shouldering their way through the long, unmown grass, or circling the monotonous instances around the dusty glit horns of the straggling woodbine, seemed to make the stillness more oppressive. The dim roar of London was like the berber note of a distant organ. Thank you, Des. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sorry. There's the dog ASMR. Are you soothing Cozy when she's doing that? Mercury, hey. I can't even... How do I talk to her like this? Okay, hold on. Press pause. She's definitely gonna bark. So I apologize. Yeah, that's the Baskerville. I'm scared. I'd be scared as well too. Have you ever read that? It's actually very fun. I don't remember when I read that. I read that when I was a kid, but it was very good. Taku, hi! Hi, hi, hi! How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I like that one. That one's a very fun one. It is a very spooky, scary story. It's a very scary. How are you? How are you? I hope you were doing well. How did your Alfredo come out? How did it turn out? How's the Alfredo? Was it good? I hope it was. I hope it was. I'm actually gonna lip balm real quick. You ever do that thing where you get so nervous and then like your tongue just feels like it's too big for your mouth? That's definitely the sensation I have now. But it's okay. It's okay. Ate it so fast I forgot to take a photo. Very tasty. I'm so glad it was tasty though. That's all that matters. As long as you enjoyed it and it was nutritious to you, then excellent. You don't even have to take a picture. I like doing that because you know it is fun to see what people are eating sometimes. Sometimes people are eating cool, fun things that look great. But you don't have to. Just because a small turtle somewhere asked that of you, you don't have to obey. But in general, yeah, no. I'm just glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad it was good. I mean, I guess it's good to showcase a restaurant's food if you're trying to do it for marketing. Yeah. For that stuff, that makes sense. For that makes sense. You can take pictures all the time. You can take food pictures all the time if you want to. How are we doing today? Doing well. I had to take a small dog break, but we are reading the Picture of Dorian Gray. I've always wanted to read this, and I'm doing a mediocre job, if that, at reading this. But I'm happy. I'm good. I'm having a great day. I've had a great day. I've worked on stuff. I've watched my friends be fun and cool. Oh yeah, that guy from the movie The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Yeah. Did you know? I was telling this to Des too. That the actor who's Dorian Gray is also Lestat in not interview. What do you call it? Queen of the Damned? That's the same guy. It makes sense why he's got like that look. And he's hot. But yeah, man, I just like that movie in general. That's a great ass movie. Yeah, I 10 out of 10 recommend. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Yeah, they're definitely cool people, just like that Desdemona person. Just like that Desdemona VT. Oh that Desdemona. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I like seeing what everybody's been doing. I've had a good day. I'm very happy about it. But yeah, I've always wanted to read. There's like a movie I think I've seen. I don't know for sure, but I'm like, ugh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen a movie of this that is just the Picture of Dorian Gray, but I don't know. But now I'll be able to watch it after we read it, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. We just started, really. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited. So if you'd like to get read to poorly, you're in for a treat. You are in for a real snoozy of a time. You'll see how long I actually also get into this, because I don't know how long I feel like reading for, but it's good to read. It's just nice to read. It's been like now about a year since I last read like a book. So it's nice to get back into it, you know? It's cool to get back into reading sometimes. I'm trying to figure out if I want to prop it like right here or not. Is that going to throw it off? Are you gonna stay there? Will you stay there, little Kindle? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna lean a little bit. I'm not shrimping. I'm not shrimping. I'm just leaning. I'm just leaning a little, okay? But if I get like that, if I get like that, I'm too close. But I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Maybe. Okay, I'll stop. I think I'm gonna just hold it right now until I feel good about something. I should stop clearing my voice, but it's like for dramatic effect as well too. Don't stop. You just started your stream. You're right. I should continue. Moving forward. I am a strong one. I'm here to read to you. Not well. Whoops. Okay. In the center of the room, clamped up to an upright easel, stood the full-length portrait of a young man of extraordinary personal beauty, and in front of it, some little distance away, was sitting the artist himself. Should I say Basil or Basil? Ooh, these are English. Hallward, whose sudden disappearance some years ago caused, at the time, such public excitement and gave rise to so many strange conjectures. As the painter looked at the gracious and comely form he had so skillfully mirrored in his art, a smile of pleasure passed across his face and seemed about to linger there. But he suddenly started up and, closing his eyes, placed his fingers upon the lids And as though he's...
You're traveling to another dimension.
Hi! Peck the Panda! That's a cute name. Welcome in, welcome in! Hi, howdy! Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you are doing well this Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry. Are my alerts too loud for this stream? I just thought about that. Is it a little too loud? I'm sorry, sorry. I hope you are good today. Welcome to the lagoon. You are a newt now. It is permanent until the end of stream. And then you get to transform. I promise, it's not so scary. But you get to be a cute one of these little guys. Ain't that cool? Isn't that nice? No, you're good, but I hate to imagine if someone was too relaxed and got surprised. Yeah, I'm wondering if that would be a little spook. A little scare. Maybe. We'll see what happens. It's not like we're gonna get like 40 million of them today. I don't think anybody has 40 million. So, I could be wrong. Somebody does. But it's not today. It's fine. It's almost October, so it's right in line with the holiday. Ooh. This is true. It is true. Now my always relevant to me, but relevant to everybody else, Twilight Zone sounds will fit in. I'm so happy. I can't wait. Okay. I'm gonna get back into anchor voice. Well, I'm gonna do this. I don't know which voice I want to do yet. If my tone changes like a million times, so be it. That's voice acting. Haha, that's totally what's happening here. It's voice acting. Action News, Channel 5, brought to you by Nix Kami. Hello, hell of a taku. What would you like to taku about? Sorry. Okay. That wasn't very ASMR of me. I lost it there. Strike one for Nix. That wasn't very good. And I laughed at my own joke, which is the worst part. But that's okay. That's alright. That's no worse than I want to talk about it. It was okay, it's okay. It worked out. It was a good setup. We love laughing at our own jokes. I'm the funniest person I know. Just kidding. That is so far from the truth. Have you met Desdemona? Listen, a whole new thing. Oh. No, stop me. I'm just accidentally funny sometimes. Okay. I can get back into this. I'm good. I am serious. I'm so serious. Okay. I just thought about a stupid Batman thing. Okay, anyway. I'm the Joker, baby. Okay, I'll shut up now. Anyway. Okay. Sorry. But he suddenly started up and, closing his eyes, placed a finger upon the lids, and as though he sought to imprison within his brain some curious dream from which he feared he might wake. It is your best work, Basil. The best thing you have ever done, said Lord Henry, languidly. You must certainly send it next year to the Grosvenor? What's a Gros? This is probably French. Grosvenor? The academy is too large and too vulgar. Whenever I have gone there, there have been either so many people that I have not been able to see the pictures, which was dreadful, or so many pictures that have not been able to see the people, which was worse. The Grands Venor is really the only place, I think. What? Maybe they meant sent like gross veneer, like so. I could put it in chat, whatever this is. I have no clue. I'm on mobile and fumbled my phone. Oops, not $6. What? Oh no! Oh, you meant to not put $6 in the chat. I just saw that. That's very funny. $6 question. Are you trying to say $6 instead of this crazy ass word? Hold on, I'll type it in there. I'll put it in chat so you guys can tell me. How you say that later? How do you pronounce that? Is that what word is that? I don't know how to treat the ads in this stream either. I don't think we're gonna get anything super spicy gonna happen yet. I feel like I should just play it. You're right about being French. It's being's great hunter. Oh, okay. So these are France. This is a whole other thing. I don't know how to give French accent. So whatever comes out of my mouth is whatever voice feels right in that moment. Yeah. Let's see here. What should I... So this is Lord Henry talking. And now I think it's Basil then, probably, yeah. I ain't never seen that one before. Yeah, how Gros Vigneault. Unfortunately, my concept of French accent is that little lizard laughing, but he's like, ho 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 ho. Yeah, see, that's how I wouldn't know how to do that the whole time. That's the sad thing. I can't do too many accents. If someone has a southern accent all of a sudden, in this story, then so be it, because that's what we're getting. You need extra people. So Basil is going to sound like this in my head until I can think about it, because this is a very saucy, not saucy. This is a very sassy kind of little answer. Where you know, Lord Henry has just said, "Send it here, send it here. I'm posh. I don't think I'll show. Send it anywhere," he answered, tossing his head back in that odd way that used to make his friends laugh at him at Oxford. "No, I won't send it anywhere. Actually, no, I won't. You can't make me. Take that." Lord Henry elevated his eyebrow and looked at him in amazement, though the thin blue wreaths of smoke that curled up in such fanciful whirls from his heavy, opium-tainted cigarette, whoa! Not send it anywhere. My dear fellow, why? Have you any reason? What odd chaps you painters are. You do anything in the world to gain a reputation. As soon as you have one, you seem to want to throw it away. It is silly of you. For there is only one thing in the world worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. A portrait like this would set you far above all the young men in England, and make the old men quite jealous, if old men are ever capable of any emotion. CEO of Scran? I forgot there was a stream? That's okay. That's okay, don't worry about it. Welcome in. That's okay. Well, you're here now. There's things going on. There's technically a theme. I'm gonna technically read to you guys and talk to you at the same time. Should I actually put this a yap and read? Probably a yap and read. We'll work on that. Technically there's something. But really, we're just chit-chatting and reading at the same time. Don't forget to put the word professional yapper professional before yapper. Okay. Let me do that. You had me at things are happening. Was that convincing enough? Did I get you? Do you feel as if things are happening? Okay, let me do yeeting. Oh my gosh. What is my deal? Yapping. There we go. So there's so much in this title. This is the longest title I've ever had, but I'm not trying to give you a fake idea of what's going on. This is scuffed as it could ever be. As it is normally. I'm very happy about it. It's probably no worse than my deal. I just put something in the meme section of the Discord. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I can't. Golem, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you are doing well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ah, thank you, Taku. Thank you. Ever always. I was gonna say, I was gonna post something in the Discord and I forgot. Also, I just remembered I can't. Gan's not here for me to yell at him. I need to yell at him. Put on streamer mode so I don't have to hear me responding to everybody in the Discord. I'm gonna get him. Okay, alright. Okay, back to the story. I just got a notification on my phone. It's very funny. Okay. Wait, sitting up a little. So what do you think? Yeah, is it worse to not be talked about than being talked about? What is it? What do you think? Maybe you should put that picture of him with the orange wig on it. That will solve. He's gonna go watch the fight tonight. Apparently that's a big deal. He's gonna have fun doing that. So no, we're gonna let him have a fun night. I'm very excited for him. Very good. I still haven't given this guy an actual voice yet, so we'll see. I know you will laugh at me, he replied, but I really can't exhibit it. I have too much of myself into it. This has to be probably Dorian then. Lord Henry stretched himself out on the divan, and laughed. What's that word? What is that thing? Also, anybody hanging out here? I'm not good at reading. Enjoy. Yes, I knew you would, but it's quite true all the same. Too much of yourself in it. Upon my word, Basil, I didn't know you were so vain, and I can't really see any resemblance between you, with your rugged, strong face, and your coal-black hair, and this young Adonis, who looks as if he was made out of ivory and rose leaves. Wow, that's a compliment. Oh my goodness! That was very scary. Thank you. That's really... That's so nice. Thank you. Consider it a welcome present. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. So kind. Thank you. Aw, I love that. We appreciate you spreading the kindness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aw. I gotta remember, yeah, that this is a scary stream still. If I had it to, it wasn't a gift? What? Plus you're a mod, you're gonna get some music. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so kind. I really appreciate that. That's very nice. Very, very, very sweet. You did not have to do that. Oh, it just expired. That's okay. That's still very nice. That's very nice. You know, Taku, every now and then, isn't it a good feeling to have somebody, you know, bless you with something, take care of you with something? It is it's a good change. So, very kind, very sweet. Taku is incredibly kind to the community as well too. So thank you, Scrant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very nice. Very sweet. I'm just a happy little Leviathan today. There's so many nice people. And now we're gonna read about these very selfish, ugly, attractive people. That's a way to put it. Ugly and attractive? Ugly on the inside. Ugly on the inside. They are very nice to look at, but they don't seem to reflect the same. Talk about conflict of interest. It's very unfortunate. There's some very vain people in this world. And hey, that's fun too. Whatever works for you, I guess. You know? Yeah. So Basil must have, I'm thinking, is the painter. So, well, of course he's the painter, but he's painted a subject. He's painted a subject. So I'm excited to meet who this person actually is. Also, a rugged, strong face is what's wrong with that? He's acting as if he was like, I don't know, he's missing half of it or something. It's like it's wrong. That can be attractive. Wrong time, wrong time. Wrong time, wrong time. Why, my dear Basil, he is a narcissist, and you, well, of course, you have an intellectual expression and all that. But beauty, real beauty, ends where an intellectual expression begins. Intellect itself is a mode of exaggeration and destroys the harmony of any face. The moment one sits down to think, one becomes all nose, or all forehead, or something horrid. Wow, what a... Look at all the successful men in any learned professions, my bad. How perfectly hideous they are, except of course in the church. But then, the church, they don't think. A bishop keeps saying that at the age of 80, what he was told to say when he was a boy of 18. And as a natural consequence, he always looks absolutely delightful. Your mysterious young friend, whose name you have never told me, but whose picture really fascinates me, never thinks. I feel quite sure of that. But he is of some brainless, beautiful creature, or should be always here in the winter when we have no flowers to look at, and always here in the summer when we want something to chill out. Or chill our intelligence. Oh, what the heck? Don't flatter yourself, Basil. You are not the least like him. You don't understand me, Harry. answered the artist. Of course I'm not like him. I know that perfectly well. Indeed, I should be sorry to look like him. You shrug your shoulders? I am telling you the truth. There's a fatality about physical and intellectual distinction, the sort of fatality that seems to dog through history, the faltering steps of kings. It's better not to be different from one's fellows. The ugly and the stupid have the best in this world. They can sit at their ease and gape at the play. If they know nothing of victory, they're at least spared the knowledge of defeat. They live as we all should live, undisturbed, indifferent, and without disquiet. Is that how you say that? Sorry, dog barking. Woo. Neither they bring ruin upon others, nor ever receive it from alien hands. Your rank and wealth, Harry, my brain, such as they are, my art, whatever it may be worth. Dorian Gray, he said it! Dorian Gray's good looks. We shall all suffer for what the gods have given us. Suffer terribly. Dorian Gray, is that the name? Asked Lord Henry, walking across the studio towards Basil Hallward. Yes, that is his name. I didn't intend to tell you. But why not? Oh, I can't explain. When I like people immensely, I never tell their names to anyone. It's like surrendering a part of them. I have grown to love secrecy. It seems to be the one thing that can make modern life mysteries or marvelous to us. Or marvelous to us. Okay. If modern life mystery or modern... I got it. Also, I think we changed the command to Borf or Bart. I don't remember. So we can just include them all. That's why I'm thriving right now. Shut up, Des. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's what it is. It is Borf now, because it's just gonna be a collective effort. I feel like all of my dogs' names have been a little too public for too long. So a collective Borf. It is all of them. They come together and they Borf. Sorry, I'm also not using my inside voice. I got really excited again. There's a really cute little show I was showing Des, but I didn't show Des this episode, but there's like an episode of like a little gremlin, and his whole thing is like to get your name, and because that is your everything. That's what you have, you know. What are you without a name, supposedly? And it's funny to see that this concept again in something. Dame tu nombre. It's very. Sorry, trying to figure out where I am. Okay. The commonest thing is delightful if one only hides it. When I leave town now, I never tell people where I'm going. If I did, I'd lose all my pleasure. It's a silly habit, I dare say, but somehow it seems to bring a great deal of romance into one's life. I suppose you think me awfully foolish about it. Not at all, answered Henry. Not at all, my dear Basil. You seem to forget that I am married, and the one charmed of marriage... What? Oh, and the one charmed of marriage is that it makes a life of deception absolutely necessary for both parties. What a jerk. I've never known where... Oh my god, okay, wait. I got too loud there too, sorry. I never know where my wife is. My wife never knows what I am doing. That's a good, healthy relationship. Whenever we meet, we do meet occasionally. When we dine out together, or go down to the Duke's, we tell each other about the most absurd stories with the most serious faces. My wife is very good at it. Much better, in fact, than I am. She never gets confused over her dates. I always do. But when she does find me out, she makes no row at all. I sometimes wish she would, but she merely laughs at me. Ah, yes. Hide things from your wife. My wife. My wife. No, okay. Yeah. Don't you think this is going well? And for the fact for him to be like, yeah, I can't even remember all of the names I'm talking to, but she can. I don't know. Very odd. Very interesting. Isn't it cool to be in royalty? Are these people cool? See? See? I hate the way you talk about your marriage life, Harry. Said Basil Howard. I don't know why I can't. I just want to keep saying Basil, but I feel like it's a Basil kind of way. Bro, romance is dead. I'll never have this. Can you imagine? Like, why wouldn't I give up my life for this? What? What? You telling me? You telling me? I could have had this life. This is what I'm missing out. I could have had this. Sheesh. Royals suck, especially in my country. Oh, I am so sorry about that. I hate that. I can't. I don't know too much about any royals, but they all seem to not be like awesome. It seems like a kind of abolish that stuff, right? Get rid of that. Why do we still have them? I say poppycocks to such things. Get out of here. Dastardly, even. The British Royals are a tax funnel with very ropey fellows in it. I bet it is. I sure bet it is. Yeah, gross, icky. Don't like them. Get out of there. We don't need you. They don't need you. No kings, no queens, no royals. Not necessary. I bet they are. Sorry, I was gonna start like randomly talking about those are definitely like the puppets of your shadow government, but that's like a funny American thing to keep going on about. Sorry. Anyway. let's talk about this guy's wife some more. Do not ask what Prince Andrew is up to for 20 years. Oh, I can't even imagine. I mean, is Prince Andrew even gonna tell you? No way. I keep thinking about that pizza party story. That's like the first thing that pops in my head when I think about him. Another place, another time. Another place, another time. He was strolling towards the door that led into the garden. I believe you really are a good husband, but you are thoroughly ashamed of your own virtues. You are an extraordinary fellow. You never say a moral thing, and you never do a wrong thing. Your cynicism is simply a pose. Being natural is simply a pose, and the most irritating pose I know, cried Lord Henry, laughing. Oh, okay. And the two men went out into the garden together, and ensconced themselves on a long bamboo seat that stood in the shade of a tall laurel bush. The sunlight slipped over the polished leaves in the grass. White daisies were tumultuous. After a pause, Lord Henry pulled out his watch. I'm afraid I must be going, Basil, he murmured. And before I go, I insist on you answering a question I put you some time ago. Oh, what is that? Asked the painter. keeping his eyes fixed on the ground. Ooh. You know quite well. I do not, Harry. Well, I'll tell you what it is. I want you to explain to me why you won't exhibit Dorian Gray's picture. I want the real reason. I told you the real reason. No, you did not. You said it was because there was too much of yourself in it. Now that is childish. Harry, said Basil. What? They keep saying his whole name, and I'm very curious as to why. It is like Basil Hallward. I guess to really put credit in your head, this is the artist. This is the artist. Basil Hallward. Looking him straight in the face. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. The sitter is merely the accident, the occasion. It is not who he is revealed by the painter. It is rather the painter who, on the colored canvas, feels himself. The reason I will not exhibit this picture is that I am afraid that I have shown in the secret of my own soul. That's crazy. Lord Henry laughed. And what is that? He asked. I will tell you, said Hallward, but an expression of perplexity came over his face. What? I am all expectation, Basil, continued his companion, glancing at him. Oh, there is really very little to tell, Harry, answered the painter, and I'm afraid you will hardly understand it. Perhaps you will hardly believe it. Lord Henry smiled, and leaning down, plucked a pink petaled daisy, oh cute, from the grass and examined it. I am quite sure I shall understand it, he replied, gazing intently at the little golden white feathered disc. And as for believing things, I can't believe anything. Oh, I can believe anything, provided that it is quite incredible. Okay. The wind shook some blossoms from the trees. The heavy lilac blooms are so cute. With their clustering stars, moved to and fro in the languid air. A grasshopper began to chirrup by the wall, and like a blue thread of long, thin dragonfly floated past on its brown gauze wings. Lord Henry felt as if he could hear Basil Hallward's heart beating, and wondered what was coming. What was coming? What was coming? Sorry. The story is simply this, said the painter after some time. 2 months ago, I went to a crush at Lady Brandon's? Come. I went to a crush at Lady Brandon's. Is a crush a party? I'm assuming in this? Maybe? You know we poor artists have to show ourselves in society from time to time, just to remind the public that we are not savages. Oh, maybe like an event, then? With an evening coat and a white tie, as you once told me, anybody, even a stockbroker, can gain a reputation for being civilized. Well, after I had been in a room about 10 minutes, talking to a huge overdressed downwaggers and tedious academians, I suddenly became conscious that someone was looking around at me. I turned halfway around when I saw Dorian Gray for the first time. When our eyes met, oh goodness, I felt that I was growing pale. A curious sensation of terror came over me. I knew that I'd come face to face with someone whose mere personality was so fascinating that if I allowed it to do so, it would absorb my whole nature, my whole soul, my very art itself. I do not want any external influence in my life. You know yourself, Harry, how independent I am by nature. I've always been my own master. Had at least always been so, till I met Dorian Gray. Then I don't know how to explain it to you. Something seemed to tell me that I was on the verge of a terrible crisis in my life. I had a strange feeling that fate had in store for me exquisite joys and exquisite sorrows. I grew afraid and turned to quit the room. It was not conscious that made me do so. It was a sort of cowardness. I take no credit for myself trying to escape. That's crazy. Okay, actually, hold on, sorry. I have a quick text I need to respond to. Just a moment, just a moment. And if you hear something later, no you didn't. No you didn't. No you didn't. Okay. Conscience and cowardness are really the same things, Basil. Conscience is the trade name of the firm, that is all. I don't believe that, Harry. I don't believe you do either. However, whatever was my motive, and may it have been pride, for I used to be very proud, I certainly struggled to the door. There, of course, I stumbled against Lady Brandon. Ooh. You are not going to run away so soon, Mr. Hallward, she screamed out. You know her curious, shrill voice. Oh my god. I didn't even read that part yet. I'm so glad that that's what felt right in that moment. Could have been worse. Yes, she is a peacock in everything but beauty, said Lord Henry, pulling the daisy to bits with his long, nervous fingers. Oh, why is he so scared? I could not get rid of her. She brought me up to royalties and people with stars and garters? With stars and garters. And elderly ladies with gigantic tiaras and parrot noses. She spoke of me as her dearest friend. I had only met her once before, but she took it into her head to lionize me. I believe some picture of mine had made a great success at the time. At least, had been chattered about in the penny newspapers, which is the 19th century standard of immortality. Suddenly, I found myself face to face with a young man whose personality had so strangely stirred me. We were quite close, almost touching. Woo! Our eyes met again. It was reckless of me, but I asked Lady Brandon to introduce me to him. Perhaps it was not so reckless after all. It was simply inevitable. We would have spoken to each other without any introduction. I am sure of that. Dorian told me so afterwards. He, too, felt that we were destined to know each other. And how did Lady Brandon describe this wonderful young man? Asked his companion. I know she goes for giving a rapid précis of all her guests. I remember her bringing me up to the truculent and red-faced old gentleman covered all over with orders and ribbons, and hissing in my ear, in a tragic whisper which must have been perfectly audible to everyone in the room, the most outstanding details. I simply fled. I like to find out people for myself, but Lady Brandon treats her guest exactly as auctioneer treats his goods. She either explains them entirely away or tells one everything about them except what one wants to know. Poor Lady Brandon, you are hard on her, Harry. Oh, okay, sorry. I read that in the wrong voice. My bad. I didn't realize that was Harry talking. My bad. This is now back to Harry. My dear fellow, she trying to found a salon, and the only success in opening a restaurant. How could I admire her? But tell me, what did she say about Mr. Dorian Gray? Oh, something like, charming boy, poor dear mother and I absolutely inseparable. Quite forgot what he does. Afraid he doesn't do anything. Oh, yes, plays the piano. Oh, is it the violin, dear Mr. Gray? Neither of us could help laughing, and we became friends at once. Laughter is not a bad thing at the beginning for a friendship, and as far as the best ending for one, said the young lord, plucking another daisy. Hallward shook his head. You don't understand what friendship is, Harry, he murmured. Or what enmity is, for that matter. You like everyone. That is to say, you are indifferent to everyone. How horrid of you! Cried Lord Henry, tilting his hat back and looking at the little clouds that, like raveled skeins of glossy white silk, were drifted across the hollowed turquoise of summer sky. Yes, horribly unjust of you. I make a great difference between people. I choose my friends for their good looks, my acquaintances for their good character, and my enemies for their good intellects. A man cannot be too careful in the choice of his enemies. I have not got one who is a fool. They are all men of some intellect power, and consequently, they all appreciate me. Is that very vain of me? I think it's rather vain. I should think it was, Harry. But according to your category, it must merely be an acquaintance. My dear old Basil, you are much more than an acquaintance. And much less than a friend? A sort of brother, I suppose. Oh, brothers! I don't care for brothers. My elder brother won't die, and my younger brothers seem to never do anything else. Harry! Exclaimed Hallward, frowning. Big Brown, how dare you say that about your brother? My dear fellow, I'm not quite serious, but I can't help detesting my relations. I suppose it comes from the fact that none of us can stand other people having the same faults as ourselves. I quite sympathize with the rage of the English democracy against what they call the vices of the upper orders. The masses feel that drunkenness, stupidity, and immorality should be their own special property, and that if any one of us makes an ass of himself, he is a... Oh, wait, I should have said arse. Makes an arse of himself, he's a poaching on the preserves. When poor Southwark got into divorce court, indignation was quite magnificent. And yet, I don't suppose that 10% of the proletariat live incorrectly. I have no clue what that is. British representation saying arse instead of ass. Yeah, sorry. I meant to properly represent. It is arse. I am sorry. Arse is more fun to say than ass. But ass is fun to say if you say it funny. I don't agree with a single word you have to say, and what is more, Harry, I feel sure you don't either. Lord Henry stroked his pointed brown beard and tapped the toe of his patent leather boot with a tasseled ebony cane. Oh, he's a fancy man. Especially if you say it like Lois Griffin. Hey, Peter, ass. Okay, sorry. I think that's right. I don't know. How English of you are, Basil. That is the second time you have made that observation. If one puts forward an idea to a true Englishman, always a rash thing to do, he never dreams of considering what the idea is right or wrong. The only thing he considers of any importance is to whether one believes it oneself. Now, the value of an idea has nothing whatsoever to do with the sincerity of the man who expresses it. Indeed, the probabilities are that more sincere the man is, the more purely intellectual will be the idea. As in that case, it will not be colored by either... Oh, sorry, little JFK. Will not be colored by either his wants or his desires, or his prejudice. However, I do not propose to discuss politics, sociology, or metaphysics with you. I like persons better than principles, and like any persons with no principles better than anything else in the world. Tell me more about Mr. Dorian Gray. How often do you see him? I don't think I've ever seen anyone seen an actual royal use a cane before. That would be, yeah. You know, not thinking about that. That's not a good image, I guess. You don't want to be seen. Unless you're, like, cool and young or something. That's not a thing? Okay. It doesn't, yeah. Now thinking about it, sorry. I'm gonna lose tracking for a second. I just need to turn that off. Okay. All good there. Yeah, I don't see anybody with a cane, really. I don't see anybody with that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a funny point to make. This is now back to Basil. Every day. I couldn't be happy if I didn't see him every day. He is absolutely necessary to me. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to start carrying a full-blown pimp cane and speaking in pish-posh. You're gonna have to. It's now, sorry. That's your new stereotype. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy that one. Canes are kind of cool. They're kind of fun. You can, like, bedazzle them, right? That's nice. How extraordinary. I thought you would never care for anything but your art. He is all my art to me now. Whoa, said the painter gravely. I sometimes think, Harry, that there are only two eras of any importance in this world history. The first is the appearance of a new medium for art, and the second is the appearance of a new personality for art also. What the invention of oil painting was to the Venetians, the face of Antonius was to the late Greek sculptures, and the face of Dorian Gray will someday be to me. It is not merely that I paint from him, draw from him, sketch from him. Of course, I've done all of that, but he is much more to me than a model or a sitter. I won't tell you that I'm dissatisfied with what I've done of him, or that his beauty is such that I cannot express it. There's nothing that art cannot express, and I know that the work I have done since I met Dorian Gray is good work. It's the best work of my life. But in some curious way, I wonder, will you understand me? His personality has suggested to me an entirely new manner in art, an entirely new mode of style. I see things differently. I think of them differently. I can now recite life in a way that was hidden from me before. A dream of form and days of thought? Who is it? Who says that? I forget. But it is what Dorian Gray has said to me. The merely visible presence of this lad, for he seems to me little more than a lad, though he is really over 20. His merely visible presence. I wonder, can you realize all what that means? Unconsciously, he defines the lines of a fresh school, a school that has to have all the passions of romance, or romantic spirit. Oh my god, wait, can I read this again? Okay. Unconsciously, he defines for me the lines of fresh school, a school that is to have all passion of romantic spirit, all the perfection of the spirit that is Greek, the harmony of soul and body. How much that is, in our own madness, have separated the two, have invented a realism that is vulgar, an identity that is void. Harry, if you only knew what Dorian Gray is to me, you would remember the landscape of mine, for which I knew offered me such huge price, but which I would not be part with. It is one of the best things I have ever done. And why is it so? Because while I was painting it, Dorian Gray sat beside me. Some subtle influence passed from him to me, and for the first time in my life, I saw in the plain woodland that I wondered, I'd always looked for and always missed. Basil, this is extraordinary. I must see Dorian Gray. The one Brit now has to impersonate a royal from a book. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Is that? I think we have another British viewer every now and then. Well, what if tonight's the night they pop in? Maybe they want to be there too. Did you just say bedazzle a cane? Isn't that what you do to them, right? You like bedazzle them all up. That's like this. That's what they do. Hallward got up from the seat and walked up and down the garden. After some time, he came back. Harry, he said, Dorian Gray is to me simply a motif in art. You might see nothing in him. I see everything in him. He is never more present in my work than when no image of him is there. He is a suggestion. As I have said, of a new manner. I find him in the curves of certain lines, and in the loveliness and subtleties, okay, I can't say that word, of certain colors, that is all. I could say that word, but not on stream. You know, if I was, like, not reading right now, I could say that word, but I can't say it right now. You didn't hear that. It's like 3 a.m. here. I'm so crazy. It's late for you. What the heck? Why aren't you sleeping? How are you not snoozing right now? That's crazy. Thanks for hanging out, but it's late for you. Unless you're supposed to be up late, then wow, that's cool too. Then why won't you exhibit his portrait? Asked Lord Henry. Because, without intending it, I have put into some expressions of all this curious artistic idolatry, of which, of course, I have never cared to speak to him. He knows nothing, oh no, about it. He shall never know anything about it. But the world might guess it, and I will not bare my soul to their shallow, prying eyes. My heart shall never be put under their microscope. There's too much of myself in this thing, Harry. Too much of myself! Working with Americans is fun until I sleep when the sun rises. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree. It is weird, like, switching to that. I was also a night shift person for a while, and it's weird going to bed in the daytime. But that's okay. It's kind of fun. Blackout curtains. Yeah. The VTuber market in the UK is limited? Really? Is it? I didn't know that. How come? Why is that? I guess because it's so late. That would make sense. So you have to come across the waters. Well, thank you for finding me as the VTuber of choice. I hope it's not too painful. That's not good though. That's not good. This guy, this Basil fella, he's in a little too deep, man. He's in a little too deep. That's not good. Poets are not so scrumpulous as you are. They know how useful passion is for publication. Nowadays, a broken heart will run to many editions. I hate them for it, cried Howard. An artist should create beautiful things, but should put nothing of his own life into them. We live in an age where men treat art as if it were meant to be a form of autobiography. We have lost the abstract sense of beauty. Someday I will show the world what it is, and for that reason, the world shall never see my portrait of Dorian Gray. I think you're wrong, Basil, but I won't argue with you. Is the only intellectual lossos ever agree. Tell me, is Dorian Gray very fond of you? Ooh. 'Cause he's and I tried to sleep. I don't know if that's the rest of the ones. Is this how Americans think British people speak? Even royals are this uptight? No, this is like, I don't know who I have like Prince Charming from Shrek vibes in my head, is what I think. Actually, very funny British person. I can't do a good British accent at all. So it's you can make fun of me. That's fine. You can make fun of me. What's your American accent sound like? No, I'm not good at accents, unfortunately. That one's very hard for me. But yeah, no, I promise. I'm thinking of the Prince Charming in Shrek. That's whenever I think about like a really, like, I don't know, whatever this character's giving. That's my reference. My American accent would have me shut its tail. All right. We're amigos. We're amigos in one in this one. I can't do your accent. You can't do mine. So. Oh, there he is. There he is. Can you do that accent? Who can impersonate that dog? I'll give you a million lagoon coins if you can impersonate that dog. Victorians were all about shoving as many flowery adjectives into a sentence as possible. I agree. You know what? Reading this book feels like that as well too. Oscar Wilde, you glorious man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's fun though. It is fun. I'm trying. I hope my characters are good. There's another one. And then there's one dog sleeping next to me right now, literally like with his head up. just sleeping head up. Not on the bed, not on a pillow, just up. Oh, he's so cute. A bunch of cantankerous curmudgeons. This ain't even Victorian. This is like someone opened a dictionary of law. Yes, it really is. It's a lot. It's kind of a lot of things. I thought this literally said it's an easy read, and I was like, I bet it is an easy read. In your head, by yourself, out loud, it's like a fuck ton. It's just garble gunk, but it's all right. It's okay. It means I'm going to be more well spoken. If I keep this up in a year, I'm gonna be able to stutter maybe one time less. It's elementary, my dear Watson. Yeah, we're not gonna read that. I need a water break, actually. Water break. I need a water break. Why say many word when few word do drink? Ah! Thank you. My water's quite bright in this situation. Thank you, Des. Thank you. Caveman maxing is fucking crazy. I forgot to mute that one, I think. You know what's really fun about this world, or what I can do right now, but I don't want to do it right now because it's taken me a long time to find this position that is like cozy enough, but also has like fun lighting and stuff. Because technically my model's sitting on the floor right now. You don't need to know that detail. You don't need to know that detail, but how else am I at this fireplace, okay? That's fair, right? That's a fair assumption that you would think I'm on the floor. But I can walk. I can walk now. I wanted to get it on my controller, but I cannot fucking figure out code. Sorry, that's the first time you guys heard me swear tonight. Put it on the counter! Good thing I tested that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you testing that, because yeah, just now I'm like, I did not. But, thinking about that redeem does not work when I'm walking around. But maybe we'll tour this spooky home. But then I was like, that's kind of silly. We might as well just do a VR chat if I'm gonna do something like that. We'll just do that. So spooky reading today. Maybe spooky VR chat exploring a different day. That is all. That is all. Okay. Okay. You are, I'm trying to put this here so I can look like I'm reading to you guys and have this kind of still somewhere there. My Twitch has stopped breaking? Yay! What's wrong with your Twitch? That's not good. What happened to your Twitch? What happened to your Twitcheroni? Twitcheroony? I'm glad it stopped breaking though. Sorry. Okay. Did I say Twitter instead of Twitch? Twitterama? Did I say that? Did it? No, I did. Oh, okay. I was like, oh my goodness. What's wrong with me? Okay. Sorry. Every time they stoke the fire, I keep thinking like a CD or like a VCR. A VHS is like fucking put itself in there. It's just bland. Hey, wait, British person, why don't you melt your cheese? What the fuck is up with that? Why have I seen so many pictures of people who don't melt their cheese? I'm sorry, wait, I have a question. Why every time people keep posting, okay, maybe this is like British slander, very sorry. This could be British slander. Okay, but every time I see people, they're like, look at my cheese and fries, and they're not melted. They're not melted. It's just a fucking warm piece of cheese, like full, like creating a form around the fries, but it's not melted. What is up? It's so crazy. It just looks like plastic cheese. Everyone gives us shit for our plastic cheese, but that also looks the same. I'd have to show you the slander. I'm sorry. And having beans and toast for breakfast, I feel like I need to taste the beans, okay? That's my thing, alright? I need to taste the beans. We're gonna press pause. We're pressing pause on the story to talk about beans. I think I am not opposed to it, but what is it like? Is it like baked beans? Like that? Like that's what it is? Jacket potatoes are the only time we don't melt cheese. What kind of food are you seeing? It's like French fries. What are they seeing? What is this? Hold on. What are they at your at the British cheese fries things? Yeah. Yes. What the hell? Okay. This is the many pictures I've seen is that they look like this. I'm gonna post this in the Discord. This is not me. This is okay. I'm posting this in the Discord right now. I'm completely going off script right now. Where's Foodies? This is Foodies. Wow. And then I'm seeing what Gollum posted in there. An apple crisp looks amazing. But I keep seeing when the cheese... Just that. That's what it is. A famous Nick's call me bean. They're baked beans and sauce, that's it. I feel like it might not be a horrible then. It might not be the worst thing. But it's like... How... You eat that with eggs as well too? We don't eat football food is a scam. Okay, maybe that's what it is. It's always at the games. That's where I always see it. They're like, this is how much I paid for my food. My food at the sporting event I just went to. I paid like $8 for this. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. Should we change the title of the stream to I also wonder how sweet the baked beans are, because American... That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yes. Sorry, I'm yelling again. That's a very good point. How sweet are we talking? Are they... Is it savory? I'm interested about that. Search up fish head pie? Disgusting. That already sounds gross. What the fuck? They're so creative about the patterns. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I kind of love this. This is my favorite food. I'll never eat it, but the fact that they are so... has a star crust. That is so fun and cute and random. What the hell is that? That's amazing. You know what I've always wanted to eat, but I've been too scared of? Kiki's Delivery Service was the first Ghibli film I ever saw. I love that movie. And I love that fish pie. It looks so cute. I love the whole delivering of it. It's so nice. Is it good? Do you think it's good? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about fish in pastries. That's a whole other vibe. Okay, so football stadiums overcharge you for your food because you can't bring your own. Oh, okay. American ones work like that too. I'm pretty sure, for the most part. I haven't been to a stadium in a long time. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'll dead ass get on the BC and debate. That's landing. Hey, that's what it's there for. You guys. You just be responsible and nice to each other, please, because I can't monitor those, and I can't expect any of my mods to monitor those. Just be nice. Don't be mean, but that is a very funny thing. It's back from Victorian times when we had like no food, so anglers would use every bit of fish for calories. Fair. I get that. Waste none. That's the cool thing about food. we don't. We can eat a good portion of everything. Most things is protein somehow, some way. But wow, I'm like kind of amazed. That's very funny. Fish head pie is disgusting. Don't eat it. Dang it. It seems like it would be a thing where it's like I would want to try it, but I don't want to waste it. I would want a bite of somebody's food that I know would eat it, so that way I don't feel bad. but I kind of have to try it. Kind of have to try it. You know that's probably dorayaki, not actual fish. Oh, it's not? Okay. I could have swore they put a fish in the movie, or I'm making that up. But I bet it is. I've seen more people who do like a pastry, but apparently it's also pumpkin. It's like a pumpkin thing or something like that. Some mixture of foods. Something cool. As a seafood lover, I'll have a munch. I mean, kinda, right? Might have a crunch. I might, you know, Anthony Bourdain was an adventurous man. He did fine. It was pretty cool. Rip. But, like, still pretty cool. That's why British food looks so grim. It's from 400 years ago. It basically only uses stuff we found here. Yeah. Hey, you know, and that's how it is. That's you use what you can. We are very grateful for stuff. But man, I've heard that some of the food could be seasoned a little better. That may be a point I've heard before. That may be a point I've heard before. Des absolutely. Des is the strongest one amongst us all. You have felt no fear until you have watched a Desdemona stream and said, I'm not scared. I like it here. So actually you don't know fear. You're in a good place. You're okay. Everything's good. You're happy. No complaining. That man drinks a joke item from Japan and was laughing about it the whole time. Ew, mayonnaise milkshake was invented to mess with tourists. Incredible. Who I like mayonnaise, but I like the Japanese mayo better, but that's crazy. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. That's a little too textury, too rich. No. Maybe a sip. I'll try a sip. I'd do a sip. I would do a sip. Again, if somebody else is gonna try to finish it, I'll do a sip. We stole spices yet never used. Okay, alright. So it's not too crazy to say that. Good to know. Waste not, want not. Very true. Desdemona, please, I'm begging. You don't have to eat British food. You don't eat it. You don't have to. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's funny. Des like, don't tell me what to do. Oh god. One day we will. You're gonna take us on a tour. On a great British tour, okay? That's your responsibility now, okay? I hope you like this that has been granted on you. You alone. when the whole lagoon goes overseas, just a little over, you know. Well, you're gonna have to tell us everything. You're gonna tell us everything. Well, how far is the Mariana Trench? I don't know my waters too. Well, that's the funny thing. It was the Japan episode that Andrew drank. Oh, okay. I'll have to watch that. It's been a long time. Don't, it's disgusting. As a friend acquaintance, please don't. Fair. Alright. I literally live here, but you've got the chance to never eat British food. Isn't like the national dish like tikka masala? Is that correct?
Hi, I'm Newt.
Oh my gosh. I thought I turned that one off too. My bad. Hi Tucker. How are you? Good to see you. Hi howdy. It's okay. We're not in story mode right now. We're yapping. We're yapping. Newt, newt. Newt, 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 newt. I can show you all the best British spots like nowhere down south in city centers filled with toothless psychopaths begging for a ciggy. Oh, man, I don't smoke though. What do I do? We should probably test all those just to make sure. I guess if they're not paused, please, if you could, I mean, we can do that, so I can pause them, or if you want to, Taku, you are welcome to. But yeah, I need to know. I thought I had paused that.
That is my fault.
Thanks for testing. Tikka masala was invented in Scotland? What? I didn't know. But like, I don't know. I have a cat scratching at the door. I probably will let him inside. Begging for a crumpet. Or a box of Twinnings. Ooh, I don't know what... I've never heard of Twinnings. What's that? Unfortunately, I'm on my phone, so I don't think I have them. Oh no! That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Let me see here. Let me make sure I can check here. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Yeah, on mobile it's hard to do anything like mod related. Let me see here. Let me see here. What do we look at? Manage? No, sorry, that's not what we do. We go to the reviewing of the request. Even if you don't smoke, even if you don't smoke, I never risk giving them one. They might think I want to speak with the. Oh, okay, gotcha. Good to know. Good to know. I don't. Yeah. There's definitely like a rule where it's like if you hear somebody call out to you and you don't know them, you don't live around there, you keep going. Ain't no business of yours. If it is, it'll be meant to be, but I don't know you. That's my person, I don't know you. Scratching at the chamber door. There is a feline scratching. There is. Okay, so we'll pause that one. And I thought it. Which one was it? Mascot cat. No. We haven't done that one in so long. I think saying howdy is somehow still on there, even though I thought I would. It'll be there, I guess. It's okay. South England, you don't speak to anyone. Up North England, everyone speaks to everyone. I hate it. I'm not trying to chat. I'm grabbing smokes from a corner shop, not looking for a chat. That's kind of funny. So is it like the southern equivalent of everybody having to like say hello to you, or at least like a nod? I mean, how you doing? How's your day? And then you're gonna keep walking by, even though if you don't mean to. Or sometimes they do. They're gonna talk. They just say something. Sorry, I've been looking to try and find out how to do that. I've just been 20 minutes looking through mod view. You're okay, you're okay. It's in a random spot. If you go to the what do you call it? To the redeems, the little 3 ones. It's review request, not if you can see that. I'm pretty sure, but that's where it should be. But I think I got it. Except for saying howdy. For whatever reason, that one, I guess I'm gonna have to turn that one off. Which makes me sad, because it's not there. But we're just going to disable it for right now, and that'll be easy. But don't worry, Des. I also just figured out how to do this. I think I figured out in your stream, actually. Yeah, it's like that, except we have wannabe gangsters. Oh, there's no... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No fun. No fun. We don't like that. We don't... I'm immediately thinking of a very silly meme. I can't think of his name. Hey you. We had a good time here. I'm going to... What time is it? It's 9. I'm gonna stretch, and then I'm gonna think about... what I've done. I'm gonna think about if I should keep reading or not. How do we feel? Or you having a giggle, mate? I'll bash your head and I swear on me mum. I'll do it. Have you guys seen Attack the Block? It's a good movie. You should watch that movie. I think you'll like it. I have to do off-camera stretch because, sorry, it's too much. You guys are seeing too much. Don't look at me like that. Don't you do it. That's... Did you know Desdemona's British? That's that's the closest we have to a Brit normally, to be honest. Wanna be gangster so bad in Canada too. Hey, you know what? I will say, I saw that, you know that thing where it was like 100 people versus like whatever? At some point in time they were like, put your like British girl fighters against your best American girl fighters. I'm like, the British women would die. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's hard to mess with people here. Aw, Des has been crowned. You've been knighted, Des. Jabs are weak, but they're traveling bags. That's never good. You don't like that. The only time I can watch John Boyega without cringing, because I still remember his recent role as Finn. And you know what? So we just recently watched that because I was like, I've seen this movie, but I was like young when I saw it, so I don't really remember too much of it. And as soon as I saw his face, I was like, where have I seen this man before? I did not know. This is not a funny world. He grew up to be a Star Wars guy. I didn't really watch those movies. I watched the first one. I definitely fell asleep in episode 7 though. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot tell a lie. I fell asleep. 1000%. Spin the human and yeah. Jake the dog and stars. What? Are we gonna make a song? Guys, get your best artistic out. Sorry, that's not what I meant to say. It came out wrong. I should stop talking sometimes. I'm trying to be funny, and it's not. I ruined that one. Do you guys want me to keep reading? Should we keep reading? Are we getting EP or not? On Chewbacca being Jake would be really cute. I do like that idea. I do like that idea. I'm trying to... I was gonna see. That's so good, but if we're disturbing you, don't let us... I keep reading. Thank you, thank you. I don't mind you guys. I don't I don't mind you guys anyway, but I don't want you guys talking amongst yourself with chit chat and conversation. I like talking to you guys. Is that silly and weird that I like talking to my chat? Is that so, who does that, right? That's so crazy. Who talks to their chat? Who enjoys talking to their chat? What? What? Not me. Not I. Not me. We want to do whatever Nyx want to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do just like chit-chatting. But I also like reading. I like attempting to make silly voices. I like to attempt to. I don't mind either way. I'm vibing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Just imagine talking to someone you never heard, but but enjoy the conversation. It is odd. It is odd sometimes thinking it like that. Being like, you guys know what I sound like, but I will not know what all of you sound like. Maybe somehow someday. I still want to do the talent show. Gan and I were talking about that a little while ago, and I brought that up when I found you're gonna hear a dog chewing a bone in the background. There's your ASMR. Hope you really like that. No! There we go. Almost dropped my Kindle. That would have been sad. That would have been sad. I was saying something, but I'm not gonna... I cannot remember what I was literally just thinking about. I'm gonna watch this bag and be embarrassed that I forgot my train of thought because the dog's chewing. Oh, yeah. The talent show. It would be funny still to do that somehow, some way. But also like a community night. I'm gonna figure out what game to play for stuff. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna do community nights. We will. We will. Look at this fool interacting with her fans and shit. Whatever, you know? How... What a nerd. What a freaking nerd. If we do a talent show, my talent will be aggressive Britishness. Hey, that's fine. That's okay. That's all. You know, truly, if I could host a talent show, it would not be me as the host. I would like to be a judge, but again, I talk about Dez a lot for anybody who doesn't know, because I love Dez. Dez is so perfect as a host that I think that would be very funny to just have that world in my head. But yes, I think it would be me, Dez, Gan, and maybe Tylen and Doki if I feel like. I don't know how many judges to have. I feel like I shouldn't judge. I don't know what I should do for that, but yeah, you'll have to impress us. Who's the Simon Cow? Maybe sneak in one of these days in one of the Discord channels and surprise some people. I have a... It would be fun, absolutely. Yeah, if you guys are ever in voice channels, just go ahead. It's cool. It's cool if you want to. Cool if you don't want to. No pressure ever. But it is fun to see it happen every now and then. Also, if anything's broken in any of the voice channels, you'll let me know because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah. Hopefully I can pop in as well too. Would be nice. This is definitely I would not put a title on Dez. I was gonna say, is it a tsundere? How do you say that? I feel like I always say it wrong. But not Dez. Would be kind of funny. But no. That's close enough. Okay. I never know. Dez is Dez, simply above punny titles. I agree. You cannot put a title on Day Damonov. Not one at all. Impossible even. I can't even challenge you to do that because you won't. You can't. There's no way. No way possible. Oh, yeah. It happens and I'm like, who's putting in a movie? I'm putting in a movie? Blushes casually but doesn't really care even though I have a big dinosaur bite taken out of me. Guys, if we flattered Des, if we have a talent shows. Now I kind of feel like Des has to be a judge. Des is Simon, actually. I don't know. Maybe you're the true thing is, can you impress Des? Because I feel like this is unfair for me. How am I supposed to pick out of my newts which one who wins, you know? How am I supposed to do that? I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Des with the suspiciously Nick-shaped bite. Take it out. It just, you know. Des is a true friend. And if I am in need, Des will let me take a bite. I think so. I think I can comfortably say that. I wouldn't do it often. I would also aim for Dez's non-vital sides. Yeah. That's good. That's what a true friend does. Just a nibble. Just a bite. Just like a little bit. I don't know. I'd probably eat myself before I eat Des. I think so. Yeah. What's that called? Just a smidge. I'm not gonna talk about eating my friends anymore. I'm sorry. We'll move on. Hold gently. Hold gently. Yeah, maybe I eat, like, if I really had a situation, I'd just eat, like, my tail first, I guess. I think that's probably right. That's probably the way to do it. Okay. What if we... Do you like Nick's as a worm? Yeah. Yeah. She would. I believe it. I believe Des would love me if I was a worm. Okay. Alright. Do we remember what is happening, guys? Do you remember? I think purple would do. The 21st night of September. They were at a crush being pretentious. Okay. Good. If I could draw Nick's worm, could be real. Yeah. You could draw Nick's worm, I guess. I will be as a worm. I am not opposed. I draw myself as a worm. Okay. Let's see what these guys are doing. Okay. Oh, he just asked us as if I am Basil now. I don't know. Maybe we are. A crush is a party where there's way too many people shoved into the building. By the way. I don't know why that's the way that is like you say like bye, not for me. You won't catch me at a crush. I like that. That's okay. The good crush party in 10 minutes. Alright, guys. That's what it is. We after stream, we're gonna have a little party. We'll have a little party. I was gonna say, can you hear the bone crunching pretty good while I start to read up again? Catch me outside, like, cause I'm not gonna be caught in here. Goodbye. Too many people shoved together in a room. Adios. Not for me. No, gross. I need space if I'm gonna be in a party. If I have to be somewhere that involves me interacting with a crowd of some sort, I need some room. I need some space. That's nuts. You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay, okay. Back to Basil, back to Basil, back to Basil. The painter considered for a few moments. He likes me, he answered after a pause. I know he likes me. Of course I flatter him dreadfully. I find a strange pleasure in saying things to him that I know I shall be sorry for having said. As a rule, he is charming to me, and we sit in the studio and talk of 1,000 things. Now and then, however, he is horribly thoughtless and seems to take a real delight in giving me pain. Whoa, interesting. Then I feel, Harry, that I have given away my whole soul to someone who treats as if I were a flower to put in his coat, a bit of decoration to charm his vanity, an ornament for a summer's day. No one needs to be treated like that. You're better than that. Everyone else is squished together, but things get 5 feet. I do. I need room for my tail. I gotta move around. He likes me. Picks off piece of drywall. He eats it. He likes me not. Picks off piece of drywall and eats it. Regardless. I'm gonna treat myself. Maybe he likes me, maybe he doesn't. You gotta get to the installation. That's where, to the fruit of the house. Okay, so stream after party is a crush, but Nyx gets space and Des eats drywall. Kets will also eat insulation, so we got a lot of that. And that's the room that's in VR chat. It's very nice. Got to get your daily dose of fiber glass. The cotton candy of the house. It is. If not food, then why food shape? Why do it look so good? Why? That's a question for contractors and people who chose to use fiberglass. ASMR mukbang of fiberglass and drywall. That's all you get. That's all you get. Hell no. No mukbangs for me, not on purpose. Unless you guys really like to hear the sound of like dogs eating. I can put up to when they go to their food bowl. That was terrible. I'll see myself out. Nope, sorry. You're here to stay. You're here to stay. Let's okay, so the goal is, because I feel like we're very close. We'll finish this chapter. And then we'll see how the rest of how the rest of the things go. Toggle, you aren't allowed to leave. Finish finish that piece of fiberglass. You can't leave nothing on that plate. How dare you? Why does it look so good? My stepdad's dog 3 times. Hey, none of us can spell either. Except for, I think, Carson. But I don't know. Carson just knows math. I think you can spell too, right? Hey, Carson! I feel like those two go hand in hand, maybe. Fiberglass is new age shit. Asbestos. Who asbestos? Asbestos is bestos. Carson English. I happen to know bad than sometimes word. Carson words. There we go. Carson words. You're full of them. Muchos palabras. Yay. Word person beat me over the head with a dictionary until I could spell. I wish that worked. That would be cool. It don't work like that, unfortunately. It never does. It never do. It never do. It's very unfortunate. Very sad. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Carson. I didn't mean to summon you. That's very funny. Good timing. Good timing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Carson. You can say. you. Wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Hi. What do you want? Water. Oh. Water. Thank you, Carson. Thank you. Are those all your tears? I have eaten 3 dictionaries, yet I can't spell. Clean myself. What? I just needed a good hydration. I was debating on calling this Tales from the Tub because there's a creepy bathtub in this place too. I thought that would be really funny, but there's no candles. There's no candles in Wardo, conveniently. Water. Okay. I didn't even take the first sip. Curse of the shower. Curse of shower. I like it though. Showers are good. They are nice. I'm gonna take one after stream. So actually I'm not going to the crush. Ooh, this is really awkward. I guess I should have explained. I don't know if I'm going because I have to go take a shower. I gotta go take a shower after stream. So I might miss this one. Sorry, my bad. Take a shower. I will. I can't prove it, but know that I will. More drywall does. This is true. C'est la vie. I'm missing out. I'll get the next one. I'll be a real rager, as they say. Okay. What did I just read? Oh, okay. Days in summer, Basil, are apt to linger, murmured Lord Henry. Perhaps you will tire sooner than he will. It is a sad thing to think of, but there's no doubt that genius lasts longer than beauty. Oh. Ooh. That counts for the fact that we all take such pains to overeducate ourselves. It is in the wild struggle for existence we want to have something that endures, and so we fill our minds with rubbish and facts and the silly hope of keeping our place. The thorough, well-informed man, that is modern ideal. And in the mind of the thoroughly well-informed man is a dreadful thing. It's like a bric-a-brac? Bric-a-brac. I don't even know what that is. All monsters and dust, with everything priced above its proper value. I think you will tire first. All the same, someday you will look at your friend, and he will seem to you to be a little out of drawing, or you won't like his tone of color, or something. You will bitterly reproach him in your own heart, and seriously think that he has behaved very badly to you. The next time he calls, you will be perfectly cold and indifferent. It will be a great pity, for it will alter you. What you have told me is quite a romance of art, one might call it, and the worst of having a romance of any kind is that it leaves one so unromantic. Gross. Harry, don't talk like that. As long as I live, the personality of Dorian Gray will dominate me. You can feel what I feel. You can change too often. Went from reading to eating household construction material. It's just the natural, way of the lagoon. That's how we go. We are educated in many different ways. Aw, my dear Basil, that's exactly why I can feel it. Those who are faithfully know only the trivial side of love. It is the faithfulest who know love's tragedies. And Lord Henry struck a light on a dainty silver case and began to smoke a cigarette with a self-conscious and satisfied air, as if he had summoned up the world in a phrase. Sorry, I'm like, my lips are chapped again, or they feel like it. Dang, dude, how long are you gonna chew? There was a rustle of chirping sparrows and green liqueur leaves of the ivy, and the blue cloud shadows chased them across the grass like swallows. How pleasant it was in the garden! How delightful other people's emotions were! And more delightful than their ideas, it seemed to him. One's own soul, and the passions of one's friends. Those were fascinating things in life. He pictured himself with silent amusement, the tedious luncheon that had missed by staying so long with Basil Howard. He had gone to his aunt's, and he would have been sure to have met Lord Goodbody. Ooh, Lord Goodbody. And the whole conversation would have been about feeding the poor and the necessity for modeling houses. No, this is me as the narrator speaking. Sorry, I'm using the wrong one, I think. Each class would have preached the importance of those virtues. For those exercised, there was no necessity in their own lives. The rich would have spoken on the value of thrift, and the idle grow eloquent over dignity of labor. It was charming to have escaped all of that. As he thought of his aunt. Oh, I could have read it. He's just thinking this stuff. As he thought of his aunt, an idea seemed to strike him, and he turned to Hallward and said, "My dear fellow, I have just remembered." Remembered what, Harry? Where I heard the name Dorian Gray. Where was it? Asked Hallward, with a slight frown. Don't look so angry, Basil. It was at my aunt, Lady Agatha. Lady Agatha. There we go. She had discovered a wonderful young man who was going to help her in the East End, and that his name was Dorian Gray. I am bound to state that she never told me he was good looking. Women have no... Hello, guys. This is a crazy line. Women have no appreciation of good looks. At least, good women have not. She said that he was very earnest and had a beautiful nature. I at once pictured to myself a creature with spectacles and lank hair, horribly freckled, and tampering about on huge feet. I wish I'd known it was your friend. Yeah, and then this is what kills me now, is that people always tell me how much they like my freckles, but I remember people telling me that. Man, you're freckly, you big nerd. Now it's cool. See, but he said horribly freckled. Horribly! And spectacles, oh god! I'm a 2-for-1 bad time to this guy. And my huge feet, guys. What am I to do? I'm very glad you didn't, Harry. Why? I don't want you to meet him. You don't want me to meet him? No. Mr. Dorian Gray is in the studio, sir, said the butler. Ooh, coming into the garden. You must introduce me now, cried Lord Henry, laughing. The painter turned to his servant and stood blinking in the sunlight. Ask Mr. Gray to wait. Parker, I shall be in a few moments. The man bowed and went up the walk. Then he looked at Lord Henry. Dorian Gray is my dearest friend, he said. He has a simple and beautiful nature. Your aunt was quite right in what she said of him. Don't spoil him. Don't try to influence him. Your influence would be bad. The world is wide and has many marvelous people in it. Don't take away from me the one person who gives my art whatever charm it possesses. My life as an artist depends on him. Mind, Harry. I trust you. He spoke very slowly, and the words seemed wrung out of him, almost against his will. What nonsense you talk, said Lord Henry, smiling, and taking Hallward by the arm. He almost led him into the house. Wow! All right. So chapter 2, we get to meet Dorian Gray, which I kind of want to meet Dorian Gray, but I'm also we need to get to 3 hours. We can read a little bit of chapter 2. I want to meet Dorian. What a woman. I heard feet and activated like a sleeper agent. Oh god. Oh god, no. We don't talk about feet. We don't. Except that is one of my favorite parts of my live 2D model, is my feet. And that's probably the only time I'll talk about it, but that's dragon toes. Alright? Those are different. Those are cool. I'm sorry, that last message was diabolical. That's what we start arguing about now. That's our next topic. No, it's not. Changing the subject right now. Right now! No. Gosh, I am getting a little eepy though. Just a little bit. I wanted to make it to 3 hours because that's usually my stream goal. That's usually it. But reading does make me tired. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. I don't know. How long is chapter 2? Can I see? How long is chapter 2? Wow. Alright, yep, nope, we are definitely probably not going to meet Dorian Gray tonight. Holy shit, this is a very big chapter. It makes the most sense for it to be the biggest chapter because it is a whole book about this one man, but that is okay. I'm gonna lurky lulled me into a peaceful slumber. I'm so glad. Go get some good sleep, Des. Thank you. I hope you sleep good. That's kind of my hope, but I hope I put everybody to sleep. I might actually have to just end the stream, or we have to find someone else who's a little cozy, because I have lulled everybody. Get some good sleep, guys. I hope you dream. Dream, dream, dream. Dream, dream, dream. Dream real good. Dream real good. Get good sleeps. Dream of beautiful men talking about paintings, I guess. I got another 5 hours and now where can you give me a whole 5 hours? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm sorry, yeah, I guess you can't sleep. You need something else. You need to get you some excitement. Does enjoy your dreams of shrine launch up, maybe, quite possibly. Of a pretty painting. Of a pretty painting. Yeah, no, I do like doing this. I do. I'm trying to think of when would be the next time to make me read this. What is a good day? What would be a good day to get some good sleepies on? I'm so proud it does. That's pretty early, actually. That was actually pretty stinking early. That's pretty early. I like that. Do you want to hear this random story I was gonna read? Want to hear that one? We gotta read this random story. Time zones suck ass. All the people I'm trying to contact are in the States I'm up from. Oh, 8. Golly. Okay, yeah. It does suck. I've always felt that for any like overseas creators or just anybody. Yeah, the time zones is just a lot for people. It's like there's so many like other content creators I would love to catch their streams, but I am not awake. I won't be awake at that time, and it does get kind of hard. It is limiting, but hey, you know what? If we were meant to meet, we were meant to meet, and it will happen. It shall happen one day or another. I still have fish head pie up in my searches. I still do. Okay, well, while we are... It'd be so much easier if people in the UK wanted to be VTubers, but there aren't many. I wonder why. That's very interesting. But I do think I have heard of other like UK streamers saying that they have like a hard time like finding mutuals as well too. And why is it just so popular in Japan and America specifically? There's nothing else. I don't know. There should be more. Some of y'all got good voices. It'd be nice. I wish I could talk with a funny accent. Wish. Then maybe my reading would be like less obviously bad. I'm in management, but either Japanese creators I can't talk to, Americans which I'm talking to. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I bet it is like a fun balance of all of that. And then just a lot of translating in between and everything. But that's pretty fun. Hopefully you share tips, because I don't know how to manage. I have a bad social media presence. I'm just not good at it. I hate it. I hate it. But that's not what we're talking about here. No one wants to hear about that. That's really silly. No one wants to hear about that. They want to hear about what we're gonna do next time on Nick's Kami's channel, which is, I don't know. I never know. I mean, I'm just working for experience if you want the help. Hey, I take all of it, but I don't like to take advantage of anybody, so... and also I don't like asking for help. So, we'll see. We'll see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for my headphones. I need them. I'm gonna look at... I was gonna say I'm gonna blow up, but no, I'm not. That's very extreme. Like, it's not that big of a deal. That's like a little bit of an overreaction. It's really not that serious. I didn't have to say that at all. Okay. I think... Well, you know where to find me. Anyway, enough of the boring stuff. What's happening now? I think... Oh, that's okay, that's okay. I appreciate you, though. That's very nice of you. Very kind. Oh, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate that. I think we're going to... call it. Sorry, I got really distracted. Somebody here, this is like a very cool looking VTuber. That's not what I was expecting. I think I'm gonna call it here for the evening. I think I want to keep reading, but there's so much more, and I don't think we are going to stream for that much longer, unfortunately. Because it's a little late on my end. I think if I had started an hour earlier, this would have been fine, but c'est la vie. I was not prepared. Anguish and despair. I know. I have a question. I would like to... I'm gonna look at this creator real quick. I'm gonna see what they're doing, but I'm gonna mute. Because my curiosity has been piqued. What are you doing? They look cool. Or we can just probably say hi to Grayson since it's Grayson's birthday. This is a very cool character. I might actually just read into somebody new for the first time in a long time because this is a very cool looking YouTuber. Like a PNG, but he's a gator. I like that. Curiosity is peak code for something strange is brewing. I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe. Quite possibly. That's always a thing for somebody else's streams that I never know. I don't have any knowledge of. But they seem to be doing something completely different of a vibe. So if you're in sleepy time junction, if you're ready to go to bed, completely understand. We're gonna go to somebody that I think is a little bit more awake. So we'll do that. That's what you came. You came here for lively vibes. Is that what it is? Or you? Because I believe it's not the sleep. If I put you to sleep, that's dangerous. You're supposed to be up. Okay. But if not, I won't see you guys tomorrow. Sundays are the day off. A day off. Especially if you're operating a forklift. Especially. No heavy machinery. Don't be driving a car. What are you doing? You can't be sleeping and driving. This ain't the dream interstate. I showed up with no clue what was going on in it. I was staying for 3 hours, so I appreciate you for it. I never know what's going on in it, and it's my own stream. I'm in charge here, and I still don't know what's happening. But I appreciate you guys coming along with me. I love yapping and chit-chatting. I like reading to you poorly. I like gossiping about characters in books with you guys. It's fun. We'll do it again. Monday we'll probably get back to... Oh wait, I don't know if I'll stream on Monday. Monday's like a random thing. Oh, actually, I'm gonna plug Dez. I know Dez is asleep. I'm gonna plug real quick. Because... There we go. there's also Dez's stuff as well too, but if I either Monday or Tuesday, I don't know which day, we'll probably play Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if she's wanting to do that before her donathon, but I will let you guys know when that happens, because I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. It's so good. It's so good. It's so wonderful and weird. It's so odd. It's so funny. We love hanging out and talking with you too, Nix. I hope it doesn't sound too southern, but you're a peach. Oh, thank you. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. I do not mind that at all. I appreciate it. I am glad you guys do too. You make me happy. I make me very, very happy. It make me happy with the weird voices. So happy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I like that this person has himbo tagged in their tags. It's very random. I love that. So, alright. Oh gosh, I'm like scared now. I'm having like second thoughts. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Just like how those guys are just scrubbing. I agree. Alright, Tempest Fugit, we do it. This person's name is Gator. This is a Gator? I hope that's literally all. How'd you get that cool of a name? How'd you just get that? Yeah, holy heckin'. That's all you have to put? That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, well, we're gonna raid until then. Either I will see you guys Monday and Tuesday somewhere on the internet. If not, have a good rest of your weekend. Take care. Be good. Since this is a new person, you know, we want to show the best versions of ourselves, or good representation of a nerd, I said of a nerd. Of a newt. I'm sorry. I saw Schlapp's name and I just... Sorry, yeah. Be good, be good, be good, be good, be good. You just be good. It has been very fun. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, you be nice. Be nice, be nice. Don't be weird. Clean nerds. Hell yeah, I know. That's why we're all a one big swimmy family. Just kidding. I mean, yes. But one of those things where like a company tells you we're family and then that's uncomfortable. I'm not trying to give off that vibe. That's what I'm gonna rant about for the next couple seconds before we go to the raid. Okay, anyway, alright. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.